Am I really that much to handle? Breaking these niggas down like a camel. You don't really to throw you up.
What's up, guys? It's your girl Brittany, and I'm back with another video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share, all that. And y'all, I have a BGC topic for y'all today, and we are going to talk about the BGC girls that should have gotten sent home from this. And y'all, I'm not going to be biased, but this is honestly just my personal opinion, and this is as I was watching the show, I was just like, damn, I'm surprised that they didn't send her home for this. So yeah, let's get into it. So y'all, to this day, like every time I watch this season and get to this specific episode, it blows me and it just really gags me that they did not send her home for this. Like y'all, early BGC was crazy. So let's start with season 4, Amber. And if you know, you know, she really should have gotten sent home for pushing Flo in that pool. Like, and not only did she push Flo in the pool, she pushed Flo in the pool and Flo ended up messing up her ankle. How was she not sent home for that? And then she was confused when Flo got out of the pool and literally beat her up for it. And then the decision was still in Amber's hand for if Flo should stay or not. Why was Amber not sent home? Like, cause honestly, if I were Flo, I would have been so pissed at production. Like, y'all don't let this girl push me in the pool, and now she has in her head that I gotta plead her case to stay. Mind you, this argument even started because of her. All this even started because of Amber. Like, girl, we sitting here talking about bisexuality and woo, and out of nowhere, Amber's like, oh my gosh, gay people, and it's just like, girl, you didn't have to say all that. Especially knowing that Flo was a bisexual, and knowing that you was sitting here out in the bisexual clubs, in the lesbian clubs with them and woo. So it's just like, she should have kept her opinion to herself. And then when she voiced her opinion, she got mad at Flo for defending herself, and then she ended up pushing the girl in the pool. Y'all, like, to this day, am I tripping? Like, am I the only one that feel like Amber should have got sent home for that? Like, Amber should have been the first person on Bad Girls Club to get sent home for that. She should have been the first girl on Bad Girls Club to get charged for Flo's hospital bill, because Flo was literally in crutches, had a cast on, couldn't walk. So it's just like, this was a whole thing. Like, she didn't just push Flo in the pool and Flo was just drowning. Like, no, that old girl really hurt Flo. And she messed her ankle up in a pool. Like, why was Amber not sent home? Next, as much as it kills me to say this, because this was my favorite, one of my favorite people on this season, I gotta say VGC5 Brandy. And Brandy ended up leaving eventually. But I'm surprised she didn't get kicked out earlier phases from her messing up the house. Every time Brandy got upset, she literally messed up the house. Like, Brandy didn't fight. Like, she fought Morgan and that was it. But when Brandy got mad, she was hitting low blows. Girl, I'm not a heroin addict. You effing married man. Let me go punch a wall. Let me go break some things. Let me go throw some things. I remember it was one point where they had got blacked. Yeah, after the heroin addict thing, and Brandy had messed up their little statues in the house. Like, Brandy literally effed that house up. Okay, so by the time she did leave and the panini maker thing happened and she messed up the whole entire kitchen and people were bleeding and whatnot, I was just like, y'all let it get this far by not penalizing her for messing up the house earlier. Granted, I'm not gonna be biased, Kristen messed up the house too. Kristen, I remember her being in the hallway and her like trying to throw stuff at Erica and whatnot, and then at the end, her and Leah had effed up Christina's bedroom and whatnot. Like, BGC5, they had no disregard for that house. They were just doing whatever. But honestly, I really just feel like Brandy, she was wilding. The way she messed up the house, was crazy. Like, the only thing in that house that the girls did not end up messing up was the freaking snakes. Like, at the end, when Morgan and Kristen, when they came to destroy the house was already ruined. It was really nothing else for them to destroy besides them spray painting their name everywhere, because it was just like the house was already a mess. Like, BGC 5 was crazy, but don't lie, I love Brandy, but I'm surprised she didn't get sent home for messing up the house earlier. And it's like, no lie, I wouldn't have been surprised if she would have gotten sent home from it. I'm sorry. Next, this moment is real petty, and it wasn't like a get sent home thing, but it was one of those things where I was just kind of like, ooh. But it was when Shar had threw the beer can at freaking Lauren's face. I'm not saying she should have got sent home by that, but no lie, that was hella excessive. And when Shar binked that like, she didn't just throw that can at Lauren's head, she was this close to her and pop, binked her in the head with a freaking Sprite can. And I was just like, and one, I know that shit hurt. It was like her throwing that beer can at Lauren full force, even though Lauren was kind of like drunk and whatnot. I'm not saying Shar should have got to sit home for that, but that was a moment I have to put in here that was kind of like, ooh, damn, like somebody should have stepped in and stopped that. Like, what's going on? Another moment that had me like that is when Judy spit in the pizza. Judy said, you know, like she did spit in the pizza, but you know, production told the girls and they were able to get a new pizza, so it kind of like wasn't that deep. It wasn't like how she was making it seem like they were eating her spit, because if they would have let her eat Judy spit, then yeah, the whole season should have been shut down right there. Then Judy should have gotten sent home right then and there. But you know, Judy said they replaced the pizza and whatnot and woo. However, season 7, when Shelly effed with Stassi's contacts, I feel like that should have been a reason to send somebody home too. Cause it's like, even though it came out like, oh, it wasn't bleach, it was like something cleaner, and we ended up wiping it out and putting water back in. It was just like, regardless, why are you touching somebody's contacts? Why are you touching something that I have to physically put in my eye to see? Like, earlier BGC seasons, they did not care, because it's like they didn't care about people touching other people's stuff. But I really feel like it should have been limits to that. And I really do feel like Shelly, she took it too far by trying to put anything in anyone's contacts. It's like, if you, like, she was lame for trying to touch somebody's stuff, period. But it's like, girl, you couldn't draw on the picture, you couldn't fight the girl, you couldn't do, like, that was the sneaky stuff you had to do. Like, I remember Judy had a prank where she like put like a cockroach in Priscilla's bed. It's like, you couldn't think of anything like that. Like, you had to get that mad where you want to low-key blind someone, and she wasn't sent home for that. Like, okay. Moving on though, when we get to season 8, I really do feel like Venetia, Erica, she should have gotten sent home when they were jumping Jenna and she was hitting Jenna with her fake red bottoms. She, you know, she claimed that she wore red bottoms. It's like, I don't remember if the shoes were red bottoms, but I know she was hitting Jenna with a heel, and it was just like, y'all really gonna let this girl hit me with a heel? And not like she was missing, like security had Jenna and she was bing hitting her with her shoes. Like, what? I was like, why is Erica not being sent home for this? But then Jenna got her gig back when she went downstairs and she tried to throw one of the 8 balls upstairs. I just remember hearing one of the production people like, definitely not. But it's like, y'all sending Jenna home for throwing 8 balls, but y'all done destroyed my stuff, jumped me, I got beat with a heel, but I throw an 8 ball and I'm out of the wrong. Y'all saying definitely not. Why y'all not breaking up the fight? Why y'all not sending ringleader Erica home for literally trying to hit me in the face with her heels? Like, I'm confused. And then someone else that should have been sent home from season 8 is definitely the twins. It's like, I know there are gonna be fights, jumps that happen on Bad Girls Club or whatever, but I feel like when it came down to the Elise and the twin situation, I feel like they took it too far. They tried to jump her every chance they got. It's like they jumped her in the phone room. They went to an Italian restaurant and they done jumped the girl. And it's not like they were like in And the weird thing about the twins jumping is that they weren't even swinging. They were just pulling the person's hair in opposite directions. And it was just weird. It's just like, yo, send these people home. My head is going this way and that way. It did but I get it. Erica and the twins, they were a big part in season 8. So it's like them sending Erica home really would have thrown off the whole trajectory of the leader of the house thing. Because it's like, who was going to lead the house in season 8 if Erica was going? Gia? The twins, no. And it's like, the twins stood by themselves and nobody wanted to follow them because they were weird. It was just like, for some reason, they all did just cling to Erica. And since Erica was making them do shit, they had no choice but to be like, dang, we gotta keep this bitch here. And I'm pretty sure when the twins left, they were pleading with the twins to stay because they were a big part of season 8. But it's just like, because y'all, mind you, the twins ended up leaving by themselves. Y'all know they ended up getting their own security and everything. They left by themselves. So I'm pretty sure production was pleading with them to stay, but they left themselves. It's like, y'all should have kicked them out as soon as they started jumping the leads by themselves, and it just got too excessive because it was never that deep because they were scary. And honestly, I would have kicked them out when they jumped the leads and the lead sister came and they ain't want to fight. I'll be like, all right, like we brought this girl's sister here so y'all can finally have y'all 2-on-2 and y'all didn't do it, so y'all gotta go because clearly all y'all care about is jumping this girl, and I ain't with that. So it's like, yeah, twins and Erica, no lie, they should have gotten booed. Now, I'ma skip to season 10. This, we might, kind of debate about this a little bit, but I say season 10, I'm surprised they didn't send home Valentina because of how violent, excessive, and all that type of stuff. Valentina literally jumped in everything. She got away with it with the Janae thing because she claimed she was trying to break it up, but if nobody would have called her out for trying to get in the fight, then I feel like they would have jumped Janae, period. But afterwards, Valentina, she was just with everybody. Was it entertaining for the house? Yeah, but on the production side, it's just like, damn, how many times we gonna let this girl jump somebody? How many times we gonna let this girl lunge at somebody? This girl jumped Jen, Rocky. It's like she swung on Rocky first with the whole when Nancy was trying to check Rocky, and it was just like Valentina was literally in the mix in the middle of all the BS. And it's like, that was the reason why she was in the house. Yeah, but from a production standpoint, it's just like, how far are we gonna let this girl go? But she got her just desserts at the reunion. I'm guessing that's all. I'm guessing it played out in the end, but it's just like, yeah, no lie. Valentina, she was a vital part of season 10, but it's just like, I really do feel like at a certain point, she was just wilding. She was hella aggressive for no reason. She was trying to start fights. Shit, at a certain point, she was even arguing with Alicia. And it was just like, damn, girl, like Alicia was just trying to go in the house and Valentina was tugging on her and Alicia was just like, Valentina, stop. And Valentina went off. I would be like, what the hell? I would be like, Bad Girls Club can't save this girl. She need to go to therapy, something. But Valentina, the fact that Valentina said she went to boarding school, this girl done did Bad Girls Club. It's just like, I'm guessing maybe she's just a mean person and she just kind of angry. Like, I don't know what's going on up there. And then we get to season 11. And honestly, I can say a few people that I'm surprised didn't get sent home. But I'm mainly surprised that Gigi is someone that never got sent home, because Gigi literally jumped in every single fight. Like, it seemed like every fight since Gigi came in the house, like, and I'm not even being dramatic when I say this, since Gigi came in the house, any altercation that went on in that house, she was a part of it in some way. It's like Stephanie, she was a non-factor. It's like Jazz and Tiana, I'm not surprised that they stayed, because it's like Jazz and Tiana, they did the most, but they weren't really that physical, if y'all know what I mean. Like Jazz, they was talking crap but they weren't really doing anything. Like when fights happened, Gigi was itching. Like she was looking for the fights. She was like, who we about to fight today, y'all? Like I'm ready. Like, huh? And that's why I was just like, why didn't they send this girl home? Because beef, of course, is gonna happen. But the whole thing with Janelle, with Shanae, with Haley, and it's like by the time it got to Haley, it didn't even have to get that far. It's like y'all should have sent home the people that was jumping from the beginning. Now y'all disappointed talking about y'all gotta find people and y'all coming out giving them speeches and stuff. It's just like y'all been watching this footage all season of these girls jumping people all season. Now y'all decided to do something because it was excessive. Like nah, they been jumping people. They jumped Janelle, they jumped Shanae, they jumped Sarah. Like what? Like like what? But it was to the point where it was too far at the end of the season. Like not that like they could have sent the girls home, but it's just like why y'all didn't start fighting them then? Or it's just like if it was such a problem, y'all could have been removed Gigi from this situation. Or if anything, they really wanted to shake it up, they could have removed either Tiana or Jazz from the house along with Gigi, because whoever Gigi was jumping with, it was either Jazz or Tiana. Gigi was there just to throw the extra fist, so it's just like y'all sit here talking about finding people. Y'all could have just sent the bitches home when they started doing this shit, no lie. Then y'all know why. Skipping to season 14, I feel like everyone that touched the twins and Jayla stuff, I feel like they should have just scrapped that whole cast and just started over. Cause it's just like, how far are y'all willing to let people go? Cause it's like throwing somebody's stuff outside. I've seen it on Bad Girls Club before. Was it wrong? Is it wrong? Yeah, but it's like we seen that on Bad Girls Club before. But peeing on somebody's stuff, throwing it all in the bathtub and all that extra stuff that they were doing, it's just kind of like y'all sat down and y'all let them watch that. Y'all thought it was cool. Y'all were just in their faces recorded. Wait, don't pour water on it again. We didn't miss that shot. Cause it's like I'm pretty sure it's and the thing about that whole situation is it's probably so much that went on that we ain't even seeing, that we don't even know about, that happened to their stuff, what happened behind closed doors. Because apparently with production, they had to ask to get things like, you know, utensils, or they were basically in prison and had to ask production for everything. So it's not like they had to ask like, hey, can we throw their stuff out? But I'm pretty sure as they were doing stuff, they had to reach out to production like, hey, can we get this, can we get that? And they were probably just saying yeah. But it's just like, why y'all not sending these people home for this? Like, I was confused. Like, season 14 could have been so much better if they just would have scrapped the cast. The replacements that came in could have replaced them, and those replacements could have replaced them, and it's just like, we could have had a brand new cast. Season 14 should have been scrapped. All them hoes should have got sent home for that, no lie. And then I have to go down to season 17 and say Kiara. And the only reason why I say Kiara is because it's like, Kiki, she started stuff, but she didn't do anything. She played victim of it. Key was just always hella aggressive, hella on go all the time. And it was just like, is somebody gonna sit down, pull her aside, have a talk to her, and ask her, is she okay? Like, is she just gonna keep lashing out at Sayora every day? Because it's not, and the thing is, she fought Kiki, she fought Sayora, she fought Bree, and I'm not saying, and y'all, when I'm doing this whole thing, I'm not saying that people can't fight or people can't do this or people can't do that, because it's the Bad Girls Club. People are gonna fight, it's gonna be drama, stuff is gonna get thrown in the pool, but it's just like, how far are y'all willing to let people go? Like, it's a certain point where it's just like, some people just do the most, and Key to me were one of those people. It's like, she came in the house on go, she came in the house. Even when she sat at the table and talked to Sayora for 30 seconds, she was just like, pretty girls. And it's just like, y'all sat down and y'all wasn't gonna pull her to the side and tell her to chill on Sayora. Y'all wasn't gonna pull her to the side and be like, girl, like, stop letting your jealousy about this girl get to you. Like, leave her alone. Like, we already know you can beat her up. And then on top of that, it's like, it's not like she was whooping Sayora's ass, but it's like Sayora was not winning. So it's just like, y'all really, like, y'all don't want to change the storyline or something. Y'all just want to watch Key F up Sayora all day. Like, are y'all serious? Like, no, I was low-key ready for Key to go because of that. Like, girl, bye. You too angry. And you too angry you too angry and want to fight this girl for being pretty, and it was weird. So I was just like, yeah, when are we sending her home? Like, please. So yeah, y'all, to reiterate, what I'm saying is, I'm just surprised that these girls didn't get sent home, and I thought they were gonna get sent home. They should have got sent home for all this, and it's because I just felt like it was just too much. They were doing too much out of it. They were too aggressive. They was jumping in every fight. They pushing people in the pool. They was just pushing certain boundaries where it was just kind of like, yeah, like, I'm ready for them to go. This is weird. However, of course, they kept all these people in the house because they were a vital part of the storyline. Season 17, Key was the whole storyline. Season 10, Valentina was the storyline. Granted, with season 4, Amber wasn't really the storyline, so it's just like, this bitch pushed somebody in the pool. Like, we could have just kicked her out, so I'm not sure what that was about. But season 8, Erica and the twins were the whole storyline, so it's just like, why send them home and they're making the show? But it's just like, because they's doing bullshit. Like, how far are you gonna let people go? But yeah, y'all, I have the girls that should have gotten sent home that I'm surprised didn't get sent home is Amber, BGC 4 for the pool ankle thing, Brandy, BGC 5 for always destroying the house, Shelly, BGC 7 for almost blinding Stassi with the contacts, Erica, BGC 8 for doing the whole thing with Jenna with the heel, and it was just like, it was a lot. The twins, for obvious reasons, for always jumping and being aggressive and doing the most. Valentina, BGC 10, hella always aggressive, had no intentions of calming down. Cause y'all, mind you, the whole purpose of Bad Girls Club was for girls to start here and slowly, gradually go down. It's like, these girls just started out here and just maintained right here the whole time. It was just like, there was no growth. There was no growth. I said BG. Gigi, BGC 11, obvious reasons. Always jumping, doing the most. Like, girl, sit down. Like, we should just send her ass back to New York. All the BGC 14 girls that destroyed Jayla and the twin stuff. And honestly, I hope they got sued. Well, I know Oxygen itself got sued for that, but I want to know if the girls individually got penalized for that. I'm gonna have to look into that. And then BGC 17 Key, because she was just doing the most on Sayora for no reason all day, every day. Like, it was just a lot. But yeah, y'all let me know who y'all feel like stayed in the house that should have gotten sent home, who y'all surprised that didn't get sent home, and why. And we're gonna talk about it. So yeah, y'all, that's my BGC topic of the day. Y'all let me know who y'all feel like should have gotten sent home and why down below. And until the meantime, when I'm back with my Zeus recaps tomorrow, just make sure that y'all like, comment, subscribe, share, all that.